Caritas Internationalis congratulates UNISDR for the organization of the event and appreciates the hospitality and warm welcome by the government of Mexico and UNISDR. Responding to disasters and providing humanitarian assistance to those most in need has always been a key priority for the 165 member organizations of the Caritas Confederation. Our member organizations are facing huge challenges in responding to the increasing impacts of complex natural and human-made hazards. Consequences on local communities, especially on the most vulnerable and the poorest, are dramatic and carry long-term effects as people work to recover from disasters. Natural disasters cannot be completely avoided, but there are ways to prevent new and reduce existing disaster risks, especially losses in lives, through strengthening countries' and local communities' preparedness and resilience capacities. Learning from past experiences alone may not be enough to respond and mitigate the impact of large-scale and often deadly hazards. Developing and designing interventions based on worst-case scenarios and think the unthinkable can thus effectively contribute to improving communities' coping capacities and save lives. Rooted in the Catholic social teaching, Caritas Internationalis places respect for human dignity and protection of the most vulnerable at the very heart of its action. In this regard, Caritas believes that a people-centered and a human rights approach are key to the effective implementation of the Sendai framework and to bring about real changes in people's lives. Effective implementation of the Sendai framework will depend on strong accountability to the affected people we serve and on the full participation of local communities in the decision-making process. In line with the localization agenda, local knowledge, culture, and expertise should be valued and prioritized in the design, implementation, and monitoring of DRR strategies. As emphasized in the guiding principles of the Sendai framework, international human rights law can play a fundamental role in preventing and reducing disaster risks and should be systematically included in DRR strategies. States have the primary responsibility to protect and provide assistance in an emergency setting, but they have also the primary responsibility to prevent and reduce disaster risks. Measures adopted toward the full enjoyment of human rights lead to more effective disaster risk reduction. A human rights-based approach can also ensure the protection of vulnerable groups exposed to the impacts of natural or human-made hazards, including violence and conflicts. If grounded in human rights law, inclusive and participatory DRR strategies can effectively strengthen the resilience capacities of people by preventing potential abuses and discrimination in an emergency context. Thank you.